Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today is just a topsy-turvy day, and that's okay. Whew. So, as we prepare to gather here for the next 20 minutes, because I always like to keep it to where I know, right? I'm not prepared. I just realized something. So, welcome. Who knew that I could mute? Or like, okay. Hi. Hi. How are you? How are you, really? As we gather today, let's just take that deep breath. Let's just take a deep breath and come together. And allow forgiveness to come into our space. Allow the energy of forgiveness to come into our space. I double booked myself today and didn't realize it. Hence why I needed to do this at 12:30 today. And then it ran over. So when we allow forgiveness, the energy of forgiveness, and allow it to sink deep, deep, deep within us, allow it to even go behind our heart. Allow the energy of forgiveness. Because how many times are we not willing to forgive ourselves? And we allow the energy of forgiveness to come in, and it works with us. It works with those different parts of us. That self-blame, that self-doubt, that part of us that won't let us off the hook, allowing that to come up and allowing forgiveness, the energy of forgiveness, to touch it. Yes. So in the last 3 weeks, there's been a lot of forgiveness I've been working with myself, because for some reason in the last 3 weeks, hi Carol, so glad you could join. We're talking about forgiveness today and the energy of forgiveness and allowing it to come into our space, allowing the energy of forgiveness to wrap us up in it. So it comes in on a cellular level. We'll say that fast 3 times. So it comes in on a cellular level, because blame, shame, guilt, not letting ourselves off the hook, actually travels in our body, in our cellular structure. It's that deep, and it's also from other lifetimes. And so when we allow the energy of forgiveness to stream through us, and I don't mean like stream as in fast, I mean stream as in this let's say a soft current, to literally work through our blood. The energy of forgiveness, you can even say, after you take a deep breath into your heart space and connect with that heart space and have the intention of forgiveness come and be with me. Like, ask forgiveness to come and sit with you, to actually even stream through your blood, affecting all your neutrons, atoms, cells, mitochondria, and allow your team, whatever you call that, your joy team, your entourage, ask them to come in, and because we all have helpers, people. We all have helpers, and sometimes we forget that. And ask your helpers, for those that want to assist, ask them to come forth and be with you as we allow the energy of forgiveness to stream through our system. And let loose all that constricts us. All that constricts us from moving forth in our life in joy, in peace. All those things that hold us back. Allow the energy of forgiveness. Forgiveness wants to work with each and every one of us. Yes. Now sink down, down, down into your heart and smile. Have that smile within you. Have a smile within your heart and welcome. I welcome you, forgiveness. I welcome you to touch places in me that I don't even know I require to have forgiveness there. Sometimes we have held on to things for so long beyond this lifetime in our soul's journey that we forget what it even was, but we can feel a constriction in this lifetime somewhere along the way. And so many times we just bypass it, or don't recognize it, or slough it off like it's a bad day. For the last 3 weeks, I have fallen really hard twice. And I've not fallen that hard probably since I went skiing and twisted my leg, my knee up, and actually tore half my ACL. Tore my ACL, half of it tore in that ski accident. Wow, that's been, that's been 40, 20, probably 25 years ago. And I feel so hard. The first time outside, I tripped on a pebble. Well, not like a small rock. And I went down so hard that I laid there and I cried. Now, allowing forgiveness to come in and help me with that in the moment. How many times do we, like, when, I'm just going to use that as an example, when we fall hard, when we have emotion hit us hard, when we think something that we think is wrong, and but it's so strong, and then we judge ourselves for it, right? We judge ourselves for that. And we allow the energy of forgiveness to come in and work with us. I knew in that moment, because of all the work I've been doing with myself, because I was in I have a very high tolerance for pain. I had all my 5 kids with no medication, completely natural. I have a very high tolerance for pain, and I know how to breathe through it. And that fall took me beyond my tolerance. However, I knew to lay there on the ground, because I was laying on the ground, and I was like, and allowed all these emotions, all these sounds to move through me. All these sounds move through me. How many times, and we even teach our children this, somebody falls hard. Oh, get over it. Oh, brush it off. But sometimes, sometimes it really freaking hurts. And you just want somebody to embrace you for that moment, to help you through the pain. Well, instead of somebody coming to embrace me, I embraced myself. It's like, okay, and I knew, I immediately went to that. I need to allow all this emotion to come up. I need to allow all these thoughts, but I need to allow my dog, Butterball. He's a great Pyrenees. He came over and he would not move. He was like in protector mode, and he would not leave my side until I was up. When these things happen, whether it's a hard fall, whether it's I tripped over something, like, because my ankles have been rolling, and I'm going to get to this, what I also learned, and I want to teach you this today. So allowing all that emotion to surface immediately in the moment of the trauma, okay, helps that trauma to heal quicker. And then it leaves your system, and it does not stay with you. It just becomes a faint memory. When you allow the emotions, the feelings to be expressed in the moment of the trauma. Okay? And you call your team forth. You allow. So, okay. So then 2 weeks go by and everything's good. Okay, so I get off the ground and I finished decorating while I was decorating outside, because that's when I was really decorating up for Christmas. So last week, Wednesday night, had my grandchildren here, and my 2-year-old grandson is walking over in the living room with a glass of water, and I wanted to catch him before he spilt it. And we were watching a Christmas movie, and I had a blanket on my lap, and I hurried up. I hurried, and my feet all got twisted within my blanket. And boom, I went down. Like, I couldn't even catch myself. Just down, and down hard. Like, what is it? In the moment, the very first reaction, I was angry. Now, my grandkids are there, but I allowed myself to feel so I didn't like scream out loud, but I allowed myself to recognize the anger. I allowed myself to feel the anger. I did not express it out loud. However, I still allowed, and I noticed it. There was even some rage in there. Not so much rage with myself. Okay, there was a little rage with myself, and also like, what the frick is going on? See, I can say it now with like, so I knew there was something deeper and bigger. Okay. So I get up, and I mean, it shocked everybody. Holy crap, Grandma fell. Tim, even my husband, like, like, what's going on? Like, what did you just do? Because it just went boom like that fast. Okay, so one of the things after doing a lot more work with that, like, why did I fall within twice and hard within a 3-week period? And I reached out for help for this. Like, I'm not seeing something. So here's another caveat. Sometimes we cannot see what we need to see ourselves, by ourselves. So we require to reach out. Okay? We require to reach out and quit trying to figure it out on your own. I went to 2 different other healers that I paid them to help me to figure this out. And in the process of all this, what we realized is I was not fully in my body. I was not fully in my feet. I was not fully in my feet. So see, here's something that's going on. There's a lot of high energy, a lot of elevated energies coming in, especially right now in this solstice time. That I don't know when, I honestly don't know when solstice starts. Maybe it's already started, but there's this time of magic that's happening. I know it's around the 21st of December. I think it's like 3 days before and 3 days after, called the solstice. So there's a lot of intense, and I don't mean intense as a bad way. I mean very upgraded energies that are coming in. And some of them are so profound, like sometimes our bodies cannot hold them all. Okay? So one of the practices I do, now that I'm aware of this, is I require to sync this energy, to pull this energy in even more for me, within me, is to have the intention to have my energy go to my feet. So like when we do our reclaim, right, Carol? We call back focusing on our feet, wiggling our toes. Like now I'm wiggling my toes like every hour sometimes. I've been recently. I sure don't want to fall like that again. And I want to help this energy. I want to help facilitate these higher energies to come down into me. So when we echo our name and we reclaim our energy, make sure you think of your feet. Make sure you think of your feet, your toes, the palms of your feet. Another thing to make sure to double check yourself, to make sure all your energy is coming down. See, and I wasn't even aware of this. I was not even aware that my energy was not in my feet. So some people can be not fully in their body. Okay, that's another way of saying this. Some people are not fully in their body. That's sometimes why you have aches and pains. Is that part of the body is saying, hey, pay attention to me. Bring your energy into me. Your energy is seeping out. So we want to make sure we anchor these new energies within us for our own acceleration purposes, right? So you can start to practice, like I said, wiggle your toes. Rub your feet at night before you go to bed. Rub them in the morning when you wake up. You know how you like turn, like move your feet, you know, like, what do you call that? When you circle your feet, and make your ankles even aware. Because we want to facilitate this anchoring within us. We are the new earth. We are whatever the people are, those sayings out there. Oh, we're getting the new earth. No, we are that. We are that. We are the vessels. We are the vessels. We are what we have been waiting for. We are. So we need all these new energies, these higher frequencies. Thank you. These higher frequencies that are coming to Earth. We require to anchor them within us, to welcome them within us. And when we allow the energy of forgiveness to come and be with us, we create space, because the energy of forgiveness, and when we work for forgiveness, the energy of forgiveness actually helps to clear space within our own physicality, within our ether, within our emotional field, our mental field. Yes. Yes. So, working with forgiveness, the energy of forgiveness. Let's keep it simple. Just ask it to come in and be with you, to help you, to help. Just ask it. Have your intention from the heart. Please open up the constrictions that are within me that I do not see. I'm saying yes to those leaving me. I have the intention to open up the space within me, to anchor in the new frequencies that are coming in, that are helping to accelerate me and Mama Earth. I know this is short today, but it's short and to the point. If you need help, just reach out. I'm here to assist you how I can. You got this. Allow the energy of forgiveness to come in and be with you. Work with it. Open up the space within you. Clear out the old. You don't want to take it forward into the new year. And allow this new space within you. Allow these higher frequencies. Ask them. Ask your team, your entourage. Ask your mentor, another healer to help you anchor these new frequencies within you. If you don't know how to do that. Go within, go within, go within. Take time for you. Take time for you. Take time for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining today. Thank you. If you have any questions, let's keep this conversation going on over in our Facebook group. If you have any conversations, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Much love.